Allah gave them the promise of good. When the Prophet ﷺ moved out of Mecca to Medina in the Hijrah, it was إِلَّا تَنْصُرُوهُ فَقَدْ نَصَرَهُ اللَّهُ إِذْ أَخْرَجَهُ الَّذِينَ كَفَرُوا. Those who disbelieved want him to leave. ثَانِيَ اثْنَيْنِ. But he's not alone. Even the Anbiya are not alone. No one is alone. If you are with Allah, you're never alone. But Allah Ta'ala gave to the Prophet ﷺ also Muhammadun Rasulullah walladhina ma'ah, and those who are with him. He gave him next people sadiqeen, people who are truthful. Remember the ayah we started with, مُدْخَلَ صِدْق وَمُخْرَجَ صِدْق. That means the beginning is sidq, truthfulness, and the end is also truthfulness. And that journey of truthfulness is already defined by the Quran as its beginning sidq and at the end is sidq. And therefore only the path of sadiqeen can go there. And that's why Allah says, there's two of them. إِذْ هُمَا فِي الْغَارِ. Both of them are in the cave, in the Hijrah. إِذْ يَقُولُ لِصَاحِبِهِ لا تحزن. He tells his companion, طبعا his companion here is Sayyiduna Abu Bakr as-Siddiq رضي الله تعالى عنه وارضاه. He tells him, يا أبا بكر لا تحزن, don't be sad. 13 years, Ya Rasulullah, you were fighting in Mecca, struggling, teaching. Now people lost their homes, some people killed, we lost our wealth, our money, everything is given for da'wah. And now even you are leaving Mecca. Can you imagine what someone who has not wahi, what is he going through? And then now we're not even safe. If someone looks at them, he sees them. But Allah says on behalf of the Prophet ﷺ, he told Abu Bakr, Ya Abu Bakr, la tahzan. I know things, if you add up the calculations, things don't look good. Things look difficult. What a challenge it is. And if you don't have belief, it's really looking terrible now. Even the Prophet himself is leaving Mecca. But Allah says, لا تحزن. He tells him, Ya Abu Bakr, لا تحزن. إِنَّ اللَّهَ مَعَنَا. We are not alone. Hadith al-Bukhari Muslim, Ya Abu Bakr, ما بالك ما ظنك باثنين الله ثالثهما. We're never alone, Ya Abu Bakr. We are with Allah. And if you are with Allah, even if all the calculations in the dunya, in the universe are wrong, you are on the right track and you will always be victorious. Always. You are never alone if you are with Allah. And you are alone if you are not with Allah, even if the whole universe is with you. That's the message here. The beginning was not a beginning like this. إِنَّ اللَّهَ مَعَنَا فَأَنزَلَ اللَّهُ سَكِينَتَهُ. Sakina came. Now when you see, because once you understand that what you're doing is for Allah's sake, sakina, tranquility comes to you. Once you're with Allah, sakina, peace comes to you in your heart. وَأَيَّدَهُ بِجُنُونَ لَمْ تَرَوْهَا. And He aided him with things that you don't see. Because sometimes let me finish with this, sometimes when we make dua, we are suggestive in our dua to Allah. Ya Allah, please grant me success. Good. And in our mind, granting me success means making this man give me money. Give me a job. Making the university do this. We suggest to Allah ways how we can be successful. And there's lack of adab in this. Because you suggest if you know, but you don't know. He is the one who knows, subhanahu wa ta'ala. And that's where the issue of istikhara. Allahumma inni astakhiruka bi'ilmika wa astaqdiruka biqudratik fa innaka a'lam wa la a'lam. You know, I don't know. Even the malaika said, subhanaka la ilma lana. Ya Allah, malaika don't know. La ilma lana. We don't know. Illa ma 'allamtana, whatever you told us. And therefore, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala here in the Quran is teaching us, فَأَنزَلَ اللَّهُ سَكِينَتَهُ عَلَيْهِ. When you are with Allah, ask Him for everything, but don't be suggestive to Him as what's good for you. Because you may not know what's good for you. You may think something is good for you and it's bad for you. But only Allah knows what's best for you. So ask Him for what's best. And that's why Allah Ta'ala aided the Prophet ﷺ with what? With soldiers you don't know. So you think you want Allah to open for you a closed door. And you ask Him, open this closed door. Ask Him to give you the best. He may open for you doors that didn't exist. You don't know. Don't limit what Allah can give. وَأَيَّدَهُ وَجَعَلَ كَلِمَةَ الَّذِينَ كَفَرُوا السُّفْلَى وَكَلِمَةُ اللَّهِ هِيَ الْعُلْيَا. Actually, it seems that the hijrah was a path of victory. And the Prophet ﷺ did not go to Medina to mourn what happened in Mecca, but to build. It wasn't about a journey of destruction. It was a journey of construction. The first thing he did, he built the masjid. He built people. He built the community. It was building. It was not just lingering back. And after he built Medina, he came back to liberate and build back up. I think if we can take a lesson from all this, then we can take a lesson of the direction of our life in the new year, or in Muharram, or whatever you want to call it, or when we remember the hijrah, that our journey ought to be, number one, with Allah, ought to be a journey for construction, for building, for being a better human being. A good Muslim is a good human being in the first place. So that we align ourselves with the Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam and his sunnah, and also the sadiqeen. Kunu ma'a sadiqeen. May Allah Ta'ala give this ummah the best of direction. May Allah Ta'ala keep us always with the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam's sunnah. And may Allah Ta'ala give us the courage to stand corrected with the sunnah of the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Walhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen.
I see there's a lot of youth in this masjid, and I want to take this opportunity to invite them to Madina Institute to come and listen to the mashayikh that's teaching there, and with your du'as, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave us a very great gift, whereby the Department of Higher Education has given Madina Institute a 3-year Usuluddin program for a BA degree. And once the BA degree is done, then there is a 4th year inshallah to come in Morocco. So please, don't waste your time. Come to Madina Institute, Jazakallahu khairan. And incidentally, Shaykh Irfan and Shaykh Muhammad bin Yahya Ninowy studied under one Ustaz, Shaykh
Muhammad Nadim al-Shihabi.
Muhammad Nadim al-Shihabi. May Allah Ta'ala preserve him, inshallah. Jazakallahu khairan. Fadal Sidi.